Hello everybody, Aaron the Introvert here, and today we are doing part 4 of our Super Mario 64 playthrough. And it's hard to believe we're already on part 4. It seems like I just started this playthrough yesterday. That's a lie, I just started today. I'm recording all these in bulk. Dummies! No, but anyway, yeah, it's gone by pretty quickly here though. This might be the last one that I record for the day, and then I might give it a rest, I'm not sure. At the very least, I might take a break from recording for an hour or so and just kind of do something else, and then jump back into it. I need to stretch my legs out here because it's getting very uncomfortable sitting in this position for so long. But yeah, let's grab some more stars here. I believe this is the next level in order, because like I said, for the time being, we're just going to kind of go a level at a time and just get all the stars. I think I've changed my mind about, I think I want to save the 100 coins and the 8 red coins for later. So I think I'll get every other star except for those for now. And then, yeah, we'll come back and just maybe do all those at once or something. Maybe that could just be like one really long episode, like if we have to record for like, you know, just like a whole hour straight or something. I don't know. We'll just do all the 100 coin ones at once, because that's not the most maybe not the most engaging ones to go for. Somewhere there's a path down we're supposed to shoot over to with a cannon, but I'm having to like look around my computer here where I've got my laptop sitting in front of me. I think we'll be safe if we come on. Okay, we'll bounce off this guy, and I think we can get down there. Yeah, we can get down here a little bit more quickly doing this. Just kind of cheating. Oh, that bounced me back further than I thought. Okay. Thank God there's not great collision on that fence there, because I thought for sure we were gonna be dead there. I think our death counter is still 0 for this playthrough so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've died any yet. So let's try to keep that streak going. I'm sure I'll die at some point, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm doing this while recording, which is definitely you know, it's a little bit trickier to play and you know, narrate at the same time. Commentate, I guess, would be the word, not narrate really. But yeah, give my commentary while I'm playing. So yeah, I feel pretty good about that. We've not died yet. I feel like there's not been too much downtime of awkward silence where I don't know what to say. So that's good also. So yeah, I might not be the best content creator out there just yet, but I feel like I'm not failing. I feel like I'm doing at least a passable job that's not a F minus. So yeah, let's where is, oh, can we not do the snowman's lost head one yet? Do we have to get the red coins before that? If so, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, let's exit it and go back in and see if we select a different one. Have we grabbed the star that comes after that one yet? Let's see. Because depending on which star mission you select, it can kind of change up the level a little bit. So yeah, let's go with this one, and then I think we should be able to do the snowman's lost head one, because like I said, I don't really want to... Okay, it's still not there. Man, they're really going to make me do the red coin stuff first, aren't they? I didn't want to do that. I was wanting to save it. That's what I said at the start of the episode. Okay, let's try going in number, was it 4? Was that the one did I already do that one? I don't know. Maybe we'll just go ahead. This will be the last one, probably, possibly, maybe, that where we actually do get the 100 coin star at the same time as everything else. I wasn't intending on doing that, but it doesn't look like they're going to let me do the next objective until we do that. Let me check one more time here. Yeah, so that snowman is just not going to show up for us until we do this one. So I guess we will just do that. We don't really have any other choice. Well, we've got a lot of choices. We can just go to a different level and come back later. But for this, we'll just go ahead. We'll get get all the coins. We should be able to get most of the 100 coins here on the slide. No thanks, pal. I don't really want to race this time. No offense. It's not that you're ugly. You just smell bad. It is what it is. But anyway, So yeah, we will try to grab as many of these as we can here, and see how many this puts us to once we get to the bottom. But yeah, this should account for a decent number of them, as long as we don't fall off and die somewhere. Which again, we haven't done that so far, but I'm expecting it any moment now. The more I keep saying it, like, hey, we've not died yet, I feel like each time I say that, that increases my odds of us falling off. We actually had some more coins on the slide than I thought we did. I was thinking by the time we got to the bottom, we'd maybe be at like 70, but we've got 83, so I think that's pretty good. The level design here is a little bit weird, admittedly, because to get back up, well, let me grab this red coin that's tucked away over here. I don't know, again, I've not really read all the signs in this game, but I don't think there's any that tell you this. But yeah, there's like a shortcut where if you stand here on the ledge, you can teleport back up to the top. And I guess you could also shoot yourself out of the cannon to get back up here, but that would be a lot more difficult. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of, excuse me, like it's kind of weird that they don't give you a more obvious way to get back up to the top. You know, let's grab these coins here. We're almost already to our 100 coin star. This one's probably gone by the quickest. So yeah, I guess it didn't really take too much time to get this one. Oh, just one more. I think there's some we can get here. Yeah, we can get a bunch right here. And all we really need is one. Yeah, we'll grab our next 100 coin star. And yeah, we got that. We might as well grab this other blue before it goes away while we're here. Why not? Again, OCD. So yeah, this is our 5th red star, so we got 3 more to go, and I think I know where most of them are, at least 2 of them. Let's look out for these snowmen here that's just hopping along. How do they hop? They don't have legs, or like knees to bend said legs. They're just a round torso and a head. So I don't know what springing mechanism they've got going on that lets them hop like that, but they're also sentient snowmen, so I should probably be questioning that. I almost said snowmans. Would that be correct grammar? Are they snowmen or are they snowmans? I don't know. But anyway, I'm overthinking. It's a Mario game with a fat Italian plumber that's running around saying "Yeehaw!" So I probably shouldn't be putting too much thought into it. Does Mario say yeehaw, or did I just make that up? That's a cowboy thing. I feel like Mario said it before, at least once, but I don't know. I might be making that up. Let's see. Did I get... I think there's one over here. Did I get that one already? I don't remember. Let's... oh, okay, there it is. Yep. Good deal. So we're at 38, and then we can do the Snowman's Lost Head mission, and then that'll be another level that's in the books. We're almost to 40 stars, so we're close to a third of the way done with the game already, which is kind of crazy. So yeah. Here we go! Yahoo! Or as I said, yeehaw! Okay, last one in this level. This is a pretty good level. I enjoy, what's the name of this one? Is it, Cool Mountain, that's it. I started to say there's one called Snowman Land, which we've not got to yet, but that is not this one. So yeah, for this mission here, you've got this, this snowball body that is needing a head, and at the bottom we have a head that needs a body, so we've got to guide it. Hopefully it'll still be able to follow me if I take a shortcut down here. We're kind of... Oh, yeah, there it comes. Go, Mario. Go, 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 go. We're supposed to... Okay. We'll have to do that again. I was just a little bit too slow there. Let's just exit the level and come back in. I was going to just jump off the ledge and die, but that would have took one of our lives. And this is a no-death playthrough. If I die just once, we got to start the whole thing all over again from 0 stars. Just kidding, I'm not doing that. But anyway, yeah, let's try that one. Okay, good. I thought I was going to fall in there, which would have been upsetting. So let's try this again here. If I can stop getting stuck. Okay. we are not off to a great start on our second attempt here. Let's hop down here, and then I think he's still following us. Okay, let's do some long jumps to gain a little bit of speed here. Get right over in here. There we go. That's what we like to see.
Perfect, what a great new body. Here, this is a present for you. It's sure to warm you up.
I don't know why I made him sound like an old geezer, but
happy birthday.
Alright, 39 stars, one more, and we are a third of the way done with this game. So yeah, pretty short game, all things considered. I remember watching, this was probably a few years ago, I was watching a bunch of old like E3 presentations, which is dead now, rest in peace to E3. But I was watching Nintendo's from 2006, I guess it was E3, it might have been some other trade show because they had some different ones back then. But where they were showing off Mario 64 before it actually released, and talking about how you know, there's so much content in this game that you know, it would take the average player like 50 to 60 hours to collect every star, which is so funny looking back in retrospect, because again, like, I know this game like the back of my hand. I can get every star in like maybe about 6 hours, so like a tenth of the time they were saying. But you know, I mean, if you are playing it for the first time, I could see it maybe taking that long if you just don't know what you're doing. And especially when you didn't have any other 3D platformers as like a reference at the time that this game came out, because this was just uncharted territory for people. This would have been, you know, the same time that all that was first coming out. Like, you know, you didn't have years of experience with Crash Bandicoot or whatever else, so I could see it taking the average person maybe, you know, 50 to 60 hours to get everything back when this game was like brand new and there weren't any other games like it on the market. But yeah, nowadays, you know, you can blow through this game pretty quick. But that does make it kind of, you know, a good game to, you know, it gives it a lot of replayability though, I think. Because again, I go back to this game like every year. Would I go back to it that quickly if it did take me 50 hours every time? Probably not. But you know, it is kind of just nice and short and digestible. This is a weird star to get. This is very obscure. You have to like go down to that eel, and he has to see you, and then you got to resurface and then go back down, and then he should be out swimming around, which lets me go into that little hole where he was chilling. Really odd. I don't know why they made it like that. But let's go in here. We've got some more chests we got to open in the right order. And these, honestly, I don't know if I know the right order for these. So let's just hope for the best here. Because those other chests, I got them correct. Okay, that's not right. Is it this one? No. Okay, we're about to drown here. This might be our first death. Let's hurry and see if we can get up here. I never actually knew this was here for the longest time. But we can regain our air by just going up. Oh god, why did we just get sucked into the bottom? I don't know. Okay, let's try this again now. It was almost our first death, but not quite. We're hanging in there. Let's see, so is it this one? It's the one in the back first, really? I thought that one was last for some reason. Yeah, I never get this one right. And then that gives us an air bubble that refills our health. Now I think we go clockwise, starting with this one. Okay, good. So I think we just keep doing that. Yes. Okay, once I get the first one, the rest of it's not too bad. But yeah, there's a little platforming thing here. Let's try to hurry before the water drains, and we can just bypass all that. Just get straight to the star. Save ourselves a little bit of time here, and yeah, there we go. We've got our 40th star. Pretty good progress, if I say so myself. We've not been recording for super long. It's been about 14 minutes, so we'll keep going. We'll grab a few more. See how many we can make it to here. I think I changed my mind about going in order. I'm getting kind of tired of the levels down here. Let's go on up to the 3rd floor. We've not really seen any of the levels up there since we beat Bowser and got the big key. So let's do that real quick. Let's go up here and check out some of the levels up here. Wet Dry World, I'm not a fan of that one. Is this, I think this is the snow level. One of these toads, I don't think it's him. I think yeah, this guy, I think, gives us another star. So let's talk to him. Could have read that in a bad attempt at doing a Toad voice again, but I kind of forgot and already skipped through some of the text there. Yeah, we got our 41st star here. Pretty easy star. This, I think, is Tiny Huge Island, which is okay. It's not my favorite level. It can be a little bit cumbersome to get around. But we got the one in here I think is pretty good, which is Snowman's Land. Well, it's okay. I don't know if it's my favorite either. But it's not bad. And then we got this one here that's pretty good, Tall Tall Mountain. I like it quite a bit. So let's go with Tall Tall Mountain. This is a pretty good one. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. We can already see 1 star right there, which we're supposed to shoot ourselves out of a cannon to get. I could possibly get there. It's going to be a little risky, but if I do a long jump, once we get to, there's like a rolling log up here with a monkey that steals your hat. We might be able to get it from there, but let's check and see. This might be our first death, though. I could very well miss this, or I could just walk straight off the platform. Okay, let's climb back up there again. If I actually knew how to edit videos, this would be a good time to put in some kind of I could fast forward the footage here, do some put on some music and do like a climbing up the mountain montage, but you know, that's a little too fancy for me at this particular point in time, so you'll just have to bear with watching me babble incessantly while we climb back up there again. I think we're just about there, though. Yeah, this is where we fell off, so let's hope and pray we don't do that again, because that wouldn't be fun for anybody. And yeah, there, let's see. I think the star, yeah, let's see. Let's go for it. Can we get it, or is this going to be our first death? Oh, okay, we got it. We're good. We're hanging in there. My palms are very, very sweaty. Knees weak. Mom's spaghetti. I should tell Mom to make some spaghetti. My knees are weak because, like I said, I am having to sit with my legs crossed here where I've got my recording set up on the bed right in front of me. But yeah, I'm like most of that song. I don't have any vomit on my, what is it, vomit on his sweater already? Is that what it is? Right, it's a rap song, but none of the lyrics are very cool when you think about it, right? I mean, Mom's spaghetti is one thing, the guy throwing up, but like, what, a sweater? Like, I wouldn't say that's not to judge anybody if you really like wearing sweaters, but I wouldn't say that's the most masculine attire that you can put on, you know? So for a rap song, I feel like, I don't know, why is he wearing a sweater? Or am I just embarrassing myself and he doesn't mention a sweater and he's got vomit on something else? Vomit on his flannel already. Vomit on his what's that material called? I can't think of it. Is it flannel? Is that what like what lumberjacks wear? Like I see a lot of people wearing that. Like the kind of not exactly checkered, but kind of checkered. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway. Whatever that weird tangent was aside about Mom's spaghetti, we got another slide level here. There's a secret, yeah, a little secret thing hidden in here. A painting, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but a fake wall, I guess, where we can grab another star. There's actually another way I could have gotten this star that would have been faster without doing the slide that I actually forgot about until after I jumped in here. But why would we want to skip the slide? It's an integral part of the level here. So you know, we'd just be missing out on the fun. So let's do the slide. It's very reminiscent of like Yoshi's Island. Like, I don't know, just all those whatever that was back there, like the moon and I guess sun, stars or whatever, with like smiley faces, the little pink blush on the cheeks. It's very, very Yoshi's Island esque art style there, which I think just came out like a year before this game. But yeah, up above, there's a way you can kind of jump down and do a little kick and make it in here without doing the slide. But again, where's the fun in that? So we got that. That's another star in the books, and let's try to make it to 45 if we can before we call it quits on this video. There's a couple more easy ones we can get in here. So yeah, let's just do some more Tall Tall Mountain while we're here, because why not? It's easy. A lot of them just kind of involve climbing up to the top of the mountain, which some people I've heard say is kind of tedious because you're just doing the same thing over and over again. But I don't know. I don't really have a problem with it. I enjoy this level. It's kind of a fun platforming challenge, and there are different things you have to do each time. So yeah, I don't know. I like this one. But yeah, we'll grab 2 more stars here, and then we'll probably call the video there. Maybe I'll take a look at the timer and see exactly how long we've been. I'm not amused. We'll take a look at the timer and see how long it's been once we've got our 45th star, and we might call it quits there. But yeah, let's make this climb again. I'm getting really nervous. I feel like our no death streak is going to end soon. But you know, maybe not. Maybe not. I just gotta be confident. You know, don't stop believing. I'm singing because I'm hoping it's good content, but it's probably just going to be the cringiest thing you've ever seen. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, these invisible walls. I don't know if y'all could see that or not, but there was a video I saw, but I'm wanting to think it might have been like 3 hours long, so I did not bother to watch it. I almost fell off again. I would have been so upset. But just talking about like why there are so many invisible walls in this game. And part of me is tempted to watch that video and see what the reasoning behind that is, but again, it's like super long, and I think they go into a lot of technical stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's over my head. I don't know if I'm that interested in unearthing the truth about that. But yeah, this next star, we just got to get up to the top here. We're just about there. There's another one we can get here that's a little bit trickier. I don't think I'm going to go for that one just yet. It's behind that waterfall. But we will, we'll just skip that. We'll grab this one up here, and yeah, we'll do maybe one more before we get that waterfall one, which might have to be in the next part, because we might stop at 45, I don't know. But anyway, we'll hop back into it here, and for this next one, we got to just climb back up again to the very top like we just did where that last star was. But now there will be something different here. There will be a monkey up top that we have to catch, and he will open up a cage that should have appeared now at the top where we can get another star. So yeah, let's just make our way back up there yet again. Making my way downtown. There's so many YouTubers I watch that reference that song. I don't know why. If it's become like if that song's just become a meme or what. But yeah, there's like at least 2 YouTubers I can think of right off the top of my head that I watch that regularly bring up the song "Making My Way Downtown." Oh, okay, we made it past those guys. We're just about back up to the top. Do a long jump over here, and yeah, something I guess now would be as good a time as any to bring it up that I meant to mention in a sooner episode. But let me know down in the comments what you know, because this playthrough is not going to take us super long. What game you guys would like to see me tackle next? Again, I like to play games, and that might change later on. But not necessarily blind playthroughs, but games that I already kind of have a familiarity with. But I don't know, I can imagine that might be boring content for some people, since I'm not actually like reacting. It's just me playing the game that I already you know. But so I don't know, let me know if you're okay with me doing games like this where it's not like a blind reaction. It's something that I've actually, you know, that I am well versed in and kind of like know all of the ins and outs of. But I would like to play, at some point, I want to play more Mario games. I don't know if I want to do a Mario game next necessarily or not. We might do a breather from Mario after this one. I can catch this stupid monkey. We might be here for a minute. That's good. That gives me time to talk about this here. This monkey's very annoying to catch sometimes. But yeah, I'd like to do, you know, the other 3D Mario games, Mario Sunshine. Oh, there we go. I got him.
Ow, let me go. Oogie-ee. I was only teasing. Can't you take a joke? I'll tell you what, let's trade. If you let me go, I'll give you something really good. So how about it?
I wasn't trying to do like an Indian accent, but that's kind of how it came out. Like what's that kid's name? Was it Bajit or something like that? On Phineas and Ferb, is that the name of the Indian kid? I never watched a lot of Phineas and Ferb. I like the Dr. Doofenshmirtz segments; those are pretty funny. But I just never was that into like the rest of the episode where they're like building something and what, I don't know. It just didn't do much for me. But the Doofenshmirtz stuff was good though. But I think that kid's name was like Baljeet or something like that. But anyway, yeah. So I'd like to do all the other 3D Mario games sometime. I'd like to do Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy at some point. Mario Galaxy 2, but that one would be harder to record because it's not on the Switch. So hopefully they put it on the Switch one of these days. But Mario Odyssey, which admittedly isn't my favorite Mario game, I'm kind of don't necessarily have the most positive opinion on that one for reasons. But you know, I would still like to play through it. You know, we could do Zelda sometime. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game, followed by Twilight Princess, but neither of those are on the Switch either. So if I was going to do a Zelda game, I'd probably do one that's on Switch. Probably not Breath of the Wild, because that would be a massive undertaking, and I also got like super burnt out on that game. And then I might as well just get like one more star while I'm talking or something. Let's go in here. There's like a little puzzle. As you can kind of see, there's nothing on the wall, but in the mirror there's a painting there, so something's off about that. So you can jump through and there's a level in the wall, and this is Snowman's Land. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is probably not on my radar, at least not anytime soon. I would not want to do a playthrough of that game for a very long time, because I'm kind of sick of that game at this point. But one of these days, though, maybe. And same for Tears of the Kingdom. You know, I wasn't really a big fan of Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like they didn't change up the world map enough, and like in a lot of ways it felt like kind of the same game, which I know people are going to get mad and come at me for saying that. But you know, they had some interesting new mechanics with the Ultra Hand, but on the whole, I play that game and I'm like, why did it take them 6 years to make this? Because the depths aren't super interesting. It gets kind of tedious exploring down there, and there's not really anything interesting to find. And in the sky, a lot of those sky islands kind of felt like they were just kind of copied and pasted. But anyway, my rant about Tears of the Kingdom aside, you know, Ocarina of Time's on the Switch, so we could play that. I've never actually finished Majora's Mask. I've got really close. Same with A Link to the Past, which I know are two of the most highly regarded Zelda titles. I've gotten very close to the end of the game on both of those. Never quite beat them. But Ocarina of Time, I feel like would be a good one to play on this channel. I probably wouldn't start it right away or anything, because I feel like I'm playing Mario 64 now. I don't feel like I necessarily want to do 2 Nintendo 64 games back to back. I kind of want to have a little bit more variety, which again is kind of why I don't know that I want to do another Mario game right after this one. But yeah, I'll for sure play all the 3D Marios, probably some of the Zeldas, definitely Wind Waker and Twilight Princess if they ever do come to the Switch, probably Ocarina of Time at some point. I would also love to play, like I said, I think in the first episode of this, I'm a big 3D platformer fan, so I want to play Crash Bandicoot at some point. I want to do Cuphead on this channel. I want to do SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Is another really great game. It's a classic. I want to do... Did I already say Cuphead? I think I already said Cuphead, which isn't technically a... gosh. I was hoping we would be able to make it there. Oh well. But yeah, Cuphead's not really a platformer technically, but I love that game. I'm a big fan of animation. Just like hand-drawn 2D animation is it's another passion for me, right up there with the video game, something that I care deeply about. And Cuphead just seamlessly blends those two things together. I mean, it's like you're playing a cartoon when you play Cuphead. I love it so much. So yeah, that's a game that I would definitely be open to playing on here. More than just open, I think I definitely will at some point play it. But yeah, just let me know what game you guys would most be interested in seeing first, and I will definitely take that into consideration. And feel free to mention some ones that I've maybe not brought up, but I'd like to do Spyro at some point. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of like mature rated games or anything. I don't really mind, like, you know, some like blood and stuff, but just games with like strong language. I'm not really or like a lot of like sexual references. I try to play games that don't necessarily have a lot of that. But you know, so any game, you know, ideally that's you know, E to T rated, that you know, you think you know, might be a good game for me to stream. I keep saying stream. I'm not a streamer. I don't do Twitch. I don't do like YouTube Live or whatever. But yeah, just let me know what you guys would like to see. If any of the games I suggested sounds good, if you'd like me to do one of those first. Rayman Legends, it's a 2D platformer, but I adore that game. So there's a lot of 2D platformers we can do. Kirby, I really like Kirby. Don't know how big of an audience there would be for Kirby or not, but you know, I'd be definitely open to doing those. Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze is a great game. The game before it, Donkey Kong Country Returns, they just announced it in a Nintendo Direct like last week. At the time of recording this, so that will be coming over to the Switch early next year, so we can play that when it comes out. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the Mario RPGs. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is my favorite game of all time, so we'll do that one at some point. At least I'd like to, if I can keep up the momentum on doing this channel and not giving up on it. But I don't want to let that happen this time. Because this is something I've wanted to do for years, and I've worked toward it, and then I'll kind of, but I want to commit this time and not give up on this. But yeah, so the Mario RPGs, Paper Mario, the Mario and Luigi games. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see. I don't have like any recording equipment to capture like handheld, like 3DS footage or anything like that. But any console games, preferably ones that are on the Switch or on the PS5, that you would be interested in seeing, just let me know. And yeah, we've been recording for a little over 30 minutes here. I've talked a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I just kind of wanted to throw that out there, that I am you know, looking for some feedback, just in terms of not just the whole setup here and like how the sound and the video and everything is, but also just like what people would like to see. So be sure to let me know in the comments, and I think that's going to be a wrap for this episode. So thank you very much, guys, as always, for tuning in, and stay tuned to part 5, which I don't think I'll record right now. I think I'll take a little break here before we do part 5. Maybe do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll sleep on it, or maybe I'll just rest for 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll get back to recording some more. I don't know, but yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, or give it a dislike if you didn't like it. Whatever. You know, hit subscribe if you want to, but no pressure. Again, it'd be great if I could make this like a full-time thing. Am I counting on it? Not really. I've got a full-time job and everything, so you know, whatever happens. But yeah, I'm not gonna like beg people to subscribe, and I'm not setting up like a Patreon or anything, because I don't really want to like take anybody's like money or anything. But no shame on people who do have a Patreon, and maybe at some point I would decide to do one if I ever actually did get serious into the YouTube stuff. But I don't know, I would just feel weird about it, like a beggar in the street. Please, sir, please donate to my Patreon, sir, with a little cup in my hand for your coins to go into. But yeah, I don't know, I've bored Mario to sleep. He's sniffing his crotch for whatever reason. He's got some pretty good flexibility there to be able to do that. See, I'm torn. I want to keep this a family channel, but then I also want to be funny, and it's hard to be funny without just having a little bit of risque humor in there. So I don't know, that's going to be a balance I'm going to have to just work out for myself. But anyway, I will catch you guys next time, and be sure to help me come up with a better segue to end this video. Alright, guys. Catch you later.